Hi you guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. It's Dulce. This is episode 2 of Dulce Does Nail Trends. So in this episode, I will be taking a stab at the 3D lips trend. I've been seeing them all over my Instagram. So many people have done it and their little take on it. And I love the edgy punk, rock star lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a whirl. So here I'm just getting my tips ready. I decided to use the XXL coffin for this one. I was gonna do the duckies because it would just give me a lot of more space to go ham on the decoration. But since I just did duckies, I'm going to do the next best thing, some XXL coffin. So here I'm just doing the basics, getting it ready for the fun part. So I'll let you guys watch and I will chime in a little bit. And I really hope that you watch till the end because I think they came out so nice. Talk to you soon. Okay, so just a little tidbit. If you see me tapping my fingers, that usually means I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I drew them out, but once you get to that point, you're like, well, I know I second guess myself, and I'm like, who should do this? Should I do that? So a lot of it's like freestyle, but some parts I did draw out. I when you see my fingers tapping, that's like me thinking, because I am thinking okay, so what do I do? Where do I go from here? So you can't go wrong with some zebra striped glitter nail foil. So let's just start there. That's a good base. It all is uphill from here. I love this foil. I think it is so I don't know, it reminds me of a disco-ish kind of glitter. I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this, and each nail I'm gonna tackle separately, as far as I can go with the nail and move on to the next. So each design is gonna kind of tie in with the other one. Okay, you guys, it's showtime. I'm gonna go ahead and start and try to build these luscious, luscious lips. So here I'm just getting my clay gel. I don't know if that's what it's called, but I got it from Shein. It's the white, you know, clay molding clay gel. Is that what it's called? So I'm about to like get ready to like mold the teeth for the lips or for the mouth. So I watched like a few videos of girls doing this. There's Bubble Nails. I believe that's her handle. I think she follows me. I hope she follows me. But I saw her do the lips a couple days ago, and she just made it look so easy. So right now I'm just doing the teeth and trying to get them like perfectly, you know, the pearly whites. So I'm just molding them so they can be like the right, like, you know, sizing on each side. I like that molding clay. It was from Shein. The only thing is that by the time I was done, I almost had nothing left. So it's like, and as you saw, it was brand new. So I want to get molding clay where there's way more. So that way I don't have to like order or make a new order for just one, you know, one project or one design. So, so that was the only part. It was too little. I need like a bigger tub or something. But you see here, I saw some people doing the teeth with floss. I decided to just use this tool. The floss may have been better because, you know, I'm a little heavy-handed. So the little dents were, you know, more denty than the floss would have done. So I had to go ahead and just like kind of like dial it back with the dents and like push them in closer because you could totally see through the other side because I did it a little bit too rough. So that's what I'm doing here, just getting them kind of to wrap around the nail nicely. Okay, here I forgot that the mouth was gonna be open, right? So you kind of needed like a backdrop, you know, for the inside of the mouth. So I should have made my pink part longer or made the mouth higher. So here I'm just adding more of the pink to be the backdrop or the back of the mouth, you know, for when she has her mouth open. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating because there's a lot more of that white clay left, but you know, like maybe another one project and it's gonna be all gone. I just need a bigger tub because if you're anything like me, you know, you buy stuff and then you're scared to use it because you don't want to run out. I don't know if you guys think like that, but I'm weird like that where I'm like, I got like nice charms, so there like come 5 of them and I don't use them because I'm afraid that if I use them, I'm gonna run out. Like, it's just ridiculous. Anyway, so here we're doing the bottom teeth and it's starting to look like a mouth to me. So I'm trying to make them, you know, again, proportionate, you know, to the top. Not as big as the top, but you know, proportion like bottom teeth should be. Here again, I'm using the tool to create the dents of the teeth for the teeth. I was so scared to cure, you guys. I like waited I didn't cure after the top teeth. I did cure after the bottom teeth because I didn't want to go ahead and cure the top, because once you cure, you're done. You know, you can't change it. So I didn't want to cure after every step because I needed the ability, you know, just in case I fucked it up, I can go in and kind of adjust it. So I did end up curing the two, you know, now that the teeth are both done and they seem proportionate, I ended up curing that part of the mouth. So now I'm going to work on the lips. I decided to do the lips like my glittery molding clay, like clear glitter holographic molding clay. I was gonna do the red and the pink, but I was like, no, like I wanted like the vibe to be like more like disco-y, like kind of like, you know, like girly things. So I decided to use the clear glitter clay. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm molding the top lip, and this for me was probably the most challenging, just because, you know, it has to be like a nice sexy top lip, like the, you know, the, what do they call it, the what do they call the top of the, like the V in the top of the lip, that needs to be like, is a certain, like, it just has to be sexy. So I was trying to my hardest, you know, to make it, you know, and like mold it just right so it can have that look. And you know, the lips look voluptuous, like juicy lips right now. And just keep watching, because you'll see it come together. Like you'll see it slowly. Like at first it just looks like, you know, like she got stung by a bee, but the more I mold it and the more, like, you know, I use that tool to, like, I'm kind of like thinking of it like a heart, like kind of molding the top like a heart, you know, like just to give it that like gnarl, like, you know, to the lips. So you'll see it come together. So I'm doing the top like how you would mold like a heart. So that's what I'm doing here. And just imagine it's going to come together. Trust the process. And again, I didn't mold the top because I wanted room just in case I messed it up. I wanted to be able to adjust it. So was watching a video and someone kind of advised that because, you know, you're not gonna mold through every step, that you may want to put like base coat down, you know, before you start the lip, so that way the clay doesn't just slide off the nail, you know. So that's what I did. So it stayed pretty sturdy. So right now I'm doing the bottom lip, and again, it has to be like the perfect bottom lip, you know, juicy, thick, you know, but it has to be like perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my little tool to mold it and wrap it around the nail nicely, and hopefully the proportions between the top and the bottom are perfect. So I decided to cure it. So there's that, no going back. So I cured it. So now let's make these lips like, you know, like give it the oomph that it needs, the pizzazz. And, you know, every mouth needs a tongue. So I decided to go ahead and add a tongue to it. I didn't have, the only color molding gel that I had was this one, and it's skin color. I towards the end you'll see it, I added some pink to make it more like, you know, like life, like a real tongue. But now I'm just trying to mold it to make it so it doesn't look like awkward. I wanted like a like you'll see, and hopefully you like you like what I did at the end. I'm gonna let you guys watch. I'm talking too much, so enjoy. I'll be back. I'm adding a little bit of paint just to give it a little bit more like fleshy color to the tongue. I didn't like that that color was before, like it looked like malnourished or something. So that's what I'm doing here. Do you like that little curve at the end of the tip of the tongue? I love it. It's so like sexy. I wish I could do that with my tongue. I can't. Okay, here I decided to give it a little bit of matte. I'm not gonna totally matten out the whole tongue, just like, you know, a slight matte. I didn't want it to be so glossy. It looked like she's like, you know, hella saliva everywhere on her tongue. So I just did like a slight coat. It wasn't even like a little bit, just like in certain sections, just to give it a little balance between like gloss and like matte. I did not want it to look like she had like hella saliva in her mouth. Okay, so here I'm adding a jelly pink to that, you know, to that clear glittery lip. The jelly pink where you can slightly see the glitter under, and I think it's perfect. And I don't know if the color's on my phone or it's like coming out right when you see it, but it's like this light jelly pink, and you can see like the glitter, you know, that was inside of the gel. So here I'm just like, you know, using a brush to get into those corners. Thinking about it, I wonder if it would have been better for me to paint the lips before putting on the tongue. I think I was just like, I've never done this before, so I'm just like, I'm just going through not thinking it through. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, maybe it would have been easier to paint the lips before the tongue, but I didn't even know I was going to put a tongue on until it was all done. So a lot of this is me winging it. So, okay, so here I'm continuing, to give some color to that top lip. Do you like the top lip? I think it came out really, really sexy, and I love it. It was missing something, so when in doubt, add some glitter. So that's what I'm doing, adding more of my sheer glitter that I got from Shein from my last haul. Just like a specks of like pink glitter, just to give it a little bit more pizzazz. And like I said, I was going for like this disco-y kind of like rock star, I don't know, it was just the vibe. So it needed glitter, so I went ahead and added a little bit more glitter to her. Oh, I'm going there. She's going to be iced. So I'm giving her her bling on her teeth and her mouth. She's going to be shiny. Her bling is amazing. It's coming together. I had to do it. And, I'm going to take it one step further because that's just the way that I am. I'm just going to go ham on this tongue and, make it all like my style. The double tongue piercing. So that's what I'm doing here. It's perfect. It's what she needed. And it was painless. She didn't feel a thing. I'm not done, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to keep going just because I can. And this is fun. And I'm really having a good time doing this. And I can't believe it's coming together. And I'm just going to keep going. She needs a lolly, like what girl doesn't like to suck on a lolly? Look, it's perfect. Like, it's perfect right there. And that's what I'm going to put it. I love it so much. Wasn't that fun, you guys? Now we have to go ahead and do the next nails. So here is more where that freestyle thinking is coming into play. I knew that I wanted to use chains, and I'm gonna go ahead and decorate this nail for you guys, and let me know if you like it. Hey, that's the last nail. This is the last nail, you guys. Are you ready for the reveal? Here they are. They are beautiful. I love them so much. So much. They came out so nice. Totally what I had in mind. I just love it, and I hope you guys like them too. And this was so much fun. I like the fact of getting out of my comfort zone and trying new things. But this is the full set on my beautiful stand. They go so nice. They're like perfect together. Like these nails were made for that stand. So this is them. I am going to go ahead and let you guys finish that the end of the video. But thank you so much for tuning in to episode 2. I really hope you come back for episode 3 to see what trouble I get into and what I learned to do and what I accomplished. So thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.